Hi, I have the difficult task of speaking to you about purity in 3 minutes. Really, Tovia, 3 minutes. It is as difficult as remaining pure itself. However, it's difficult but possible. Purity. What is purity? How do we handle it? Stay pure. One of the misconceptions about purity is that we often look at it in the context of sexual relationship. That's a part of it, but that's not the whole. Purity is very holistic, and it is associated with the whole thing of innocence. It is associated with being upright, understanding, patience, kindness, our speech, our life, love, faith. Reverence is a whole lot of stuff that compiles what purity is. But for the purpose of this presentation, I am assuming that we're looking more from the aspect of abstaining from sexual relationship. And that can be difficult for some more than others. The whole thing of abstinence, it is difficult but not impossible. It's very possible. And the Greek word for abstaining is the whole idea of rubbing two sticks together that starts a fire. Can you imagine that? In other words, I think is this whole idea of touching and doing things that will kindle any type of sexual arousal or feelings or desire is not prohibited. However, you know, we have to be very practical when we talk about this subject of purity. As I said, it is difficult, but abstaining from sex is not the most difficult part for me. It is the whole idea of everything else that comes before the very act of sex. It is the feelings, the desires, the thought that lingers. And it is difficult because these feelings, these desires, these thoughts are not inappropriate. They are of God, they are from God. We are sexual beings, so we will be naturally aroused, naturally have the desire to want to have sex, to be with someone, to be loved. All those things it's okay. And that is why it is difficult. It is okay in one sense, but how do we manage it in another sense that can make it move from something that is God given and ordained and blessed of God to something that is being abused and used in the wrong way? So I truly believe that being practical about it is, for me, one is to find a accountable partner, someone that I can talk to about my feelings. As I said, it's natural, it's okay. You don't want to find somebody that is judgmental, that is going to say, thou shalt not, thou shalt not, thou shalt not, and not being able to sit you down and reason with you and say, look, it's okay, but how do we manage it together? So finding an accountable person that you can report to, talk to, share your feelings without being condemned and being judgmental. Come on. Me, Denzel Washington, Will Smith, you name them, Sean Connery when he was 007. Listen to me. I have always dreamed of riding away in the sunset with these great movie stars. Is it possible? I don't know, but I'm just saying to say that every day we encounter things, we do things, we think things. In high school, that girl that I wish she would drop and fall down the stairs and break her leg, these are impure thoughts. So it's not just about sex, it's everything else that we do, that we say. Our body must be presented as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto God. But it's more than just our body. Purity for Christian is keeping our hearts, mind, and bodies holy without moral blemish or stain for the purposes of God. Being aware of your surrounding, your company, being aware of your feelings, and developing little techniques to manage them. A lot of times in pertaining to men, they said when a man is sexually aroused, they should go take a cold shower. Does it work? I don't know. Maybe, time out. Find a girlfriend, meet, we call it me time, go pamper yourself. Retail therapy helps sometimes, lady. Go shop, buy something, do something, play some sports, whatever works for you. But don't cuddle up with a romance novel and reading about how Romeo ride away in the sunset with Juliet. That doesn't help. Don't put on songs of blues and all those love songs. That doesn't help. It plays on the emotion. Don't have a pity party. We think that finding persons who are also going through the same scenario helps. No, it doesn't help. The blind cannot lead the blind. So if I'm having struggle in this year of purity, I'm not going to find 10 single person who's also having it and we come together and talk about how difficult it is to stay pure. For me, as a young person before I got married, I always have married friends. And I love talking to them. I get some of the do's and the don'ts, but it's always a married couple because you want to balance the scale. I want to hear the men perspective as well as the female perspective on the whole thing of being pure. Read, be informed. But as Christian, one of the greatest thing is we have to pray every day. God said we have to, Paul said we have to work out our salvation. For me, it's something that is a daily repentance. It's a daily cleansing of ourselves, asking the Lord to cleanse us. Because sometimes we sin without even knowing. So it is praying, fasting. These things help. But we have to apply the practical nature, finding like a strategy, like the techniques that you can use to help you. I hope I've gone over the 3 minutes. Long time. I told you it was difficult, but possible in terms of purity, not the 3 minutes presentation. God bless you. I hope it helps. And Karen, thumbs up. All the best.